But I'm gonna kill you, hoping you're part of this. You've access to the handy woman trader. Oh, we did it. We did it. We have access to the trader. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 31 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, The Purge. So, the last episode got a little bit crazy at the end. I even have to bring my dogs back. But we survived yet another close call. Wow, all three of them. Yeah, we survived yet another close call, and I did get a little work done down here. So as you can see now, this whole area, at least on the inside, is now explosion-proof concrete.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
And it sounds like we've got our first customers. So we can at least show how this works. I think it's probably a wandering horde. I did have, and I also put my sledgy over here so he can, here, let's bring you guys over here.
Oh.
Alright, you guys stay there. Or is that left over? I did have a small wandering horde that I had to deal with. Yeah, looks like that's probably just something left over from it. Nope. Well, you're green. And I wasn't recording because I was just doing a little behind the scenes stuff. But it got a little hairy, I'll be honest. I ended up screamers getting summoned, and it was like a reinforced. They kept, each one would the heat would go up, and I just kept getting more, so it got kind of crazy. But I did at least get this corner here good. This is going to be mirrored over there, so there shouldn't have any issues with them getting back up. I just got to get the corners here solidified and stuff over there. It's just that's not as big of a priority for me right now. What I do want to do though is, let's get back up into the base, is I need to get this covered up to the top so I can actually start expanding, because there's my whole living area that's going to go up there. And it's not going to be the whole episode. Again, I want to try to combine and mix. I want to have a little bit of building with a little bit of purging. So I got 400 blocks of cobblestone, 125 blocks of wood. And I think at this point, well, I'll grab the explosion proof. I'll grab some of each. What I want to do though, can I make more cobblestone? I can. So I'm going to keep making the cobblestone because I can convert that directly into blocks. And actually, I can make another one. Remember, I did forget. I'm going to go through and turn on broadcasting and all these. I haven't actually turned them on and everything quite yet. Let's come down here. And actually, I need to go up here. It's kind of the base can be a little confusing at times. So I'm going to at least go up to explosion proof on this base layer and the upper layers. This, because again, this is another area that I could fight the horde at up here if I wanted to. But so first off, we'll just start off with the copying. So it's going to be a lot of copying, except for over here. I really just wonder about the intelligence of these dogs sometimes. They really, really, really like to electrocute themselves. Guys, come on. Okay, so I've got that part over. Now, I can't copy this, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the catwalks, do the V2, because I want it all to be the same kind of style. So we got the V2 railing single only. So if I come over here and I copy rotation, yep, I can put that up there. So right now this is going 2 layers, just like the plates on the outside, because it's going to give us that structural integrity. And then once we're all done, we're going to take the actual catwalks themselves and we're going to flip them upside down. And what that's going to do is it's going to give us a cage. So what I want is to be able to actually fight the hordes up here if I want to. and kind of let the old sledgy knock them around. Once I get this, then that means I can actually go back up top and I can finish building above. Because that's kind of a big part. Because this lays the foundation for there. And my bedrooms are actually up here. Okay, so now we can do this. But we're going to flip them upside down. I have to get up where I can actually get the angle I want. So I can build on top. And then once I get these, it'll be easier to do the other ones from the inside because I'll have something to target. And then you guys are going to be for up here, except I'm going to have you same rotation, which is going to put them upside down. Nice. And I'm only doing it for the inside because this outside will allow me to put lights up here. All right, and then if I come over here, and I need to be able to see where the, okay, nope. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, right? No. That's what I want. Okay, Droney, you need to give me some space, bud. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we've got our cage here. So now let's go down there. And let's see what it's like in here. Okay, so we have everything. Guys, come on. Seriously. Okay, yeah. Everything is good in here. I will need to upgrade it, but for at least right now, we have our cage. Now, before we can go any further, we're finally down to where we have to talk about our structural braces. Which does mean I need to widen this. Okay, well, I was going to do that, but we just got ourselves... looks like a wandering horde. Alright, let me get my friends over here to help. Hopefully this is a quick one. Doesn't go too crazy. And hopefully I don't accidentally hit crouch this time. So the rest of the group is miss me? Or they're still coming. These were just the fast ones. Alright, let's get rid of her. And I gotta really take a look and see where I'm at with my fire resistant zombies after this, because I've had quite a few of these hordes. I'm hoping I'm getting close. I'm trying to level up my axes, but I'm also trying to save on ammo, because again, right now I don't have time to go do an ammo, like a mining session, so I'm just trying to save it for when I really need it. Interesting, they just keep coming. Oh, and there's the fire. Seem to be doing fine with just the axe, though. Nighttime. Why are you guys... I don't understand when I'm over here. What is causing them to want to break into there? I don't understand that. I'll be honest. All right. Anyways, back to here. All right. So we are looking for... That's one of them. There it is. Oh, please tell me you're by yourself and you're not actually giving me another... Like, it's getting crazy, ridiculous how many events I get back to back. Like, it makes it almost impossible to get anything done. Which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, I think that's where I want it. And then that's the other side. 1, 2, 3. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just going to do that. So there's going to be 10 of these, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Once you get the first one built, it's easy to copy the rest of the things. So as we do this, it'll get easier. But I'm getting the footprint out, and this is because we did all the work to keep the structural integrity on the inside, but as it goes out, I want the structural integrity too. So I'm hoping that this actually kind of assists, because again, like I said, right now it looks like it's floating, but soon it's going to look like it's hanging. We'll copy you, and I need to get you up. How high? I need to get you up this high. So one more, because then if I were to take this as a block, are we able to take you? We are. And that's the key point. Okay. Yep. So that works. So let me copy the rest of this. And then at the bottom and the top, there'll be one last part that kind of, I think, makes it look a little bit nicer. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I am taking basically the footprint of a 2x2 and giving the structural integrity of a much bigger area. So now we've got this. So I just need to get you to where you're, okay. Whoop. First off, that's you. So once I get you up there, okay, and then there. And then I think it's just going to come over here. It's going to kind of go back and forth. I have all the top ones. Let's see if I can get the bottom ones, because I can actually do a little trick to get those. All right, there we go. So now that I have this one, I can tell that I want it on face, and that makes it easier for me to get that. Same with this one. And then same with here. Here. No, I want you on face. There we go. Cool. So that's going to be our structurals, except for, what did I did you guys backwards. How did I do that? Now I can just go through here and I can just copy all of these different blocks. And once I'm done, that's going to allow me to take that layer there and bring it out over to here and then all the way around. I'm just going to go through and duplicate all of these. I'll do that off camera because I don't need to show it all the second time now that we've done it. But I think it'll look cool. And then, of course, there's going to be paint jobs as well, too. So all the stuff that we're doing, it's going to have paint, so it'll actually have a pretty cool look. I'm going to complete this and the other stuff. I think we're going to go into a 2 days again on this one, and that's fine. I think those double day episodes are actually doing pretty well. I just need to balance the amount of recording time in them versus the amount of time where we're just kind of doing stuff after we've actually gone over it. So if we're going to get this thing off the ground the rest of the way, I definitely need to get a move on it. Oh, and I did forget one very important thing. Right now, this doesn't provide structural integrity, and I understand that, so you probably have actually been saying that over there. So that is because we are going with poles. Very itty-bitty, teeny tiny ones that you can hardly even see. That's what I'm looking for. So the itty-bitty pillar in the corner. And then what we do is, once I realize where it is, because it's so hard to see. Okay, that might be too small. I want to at least, I have to be able to see it to upgrade it too. So let's see, I think that one, there we go. And what we're going to do is we're just going to basically run it up the edge. So what this does is this now turns this block and this block is now, all right, this block, this block, this block, this, all the way around. That's what gives us the full structural integrity. So that'll be added to it as well. So it's the decorative arch, but with these little pole pillar things that go all the way down that give us a structural integrity all the way down to bedrock. So that is what's going to turn these into very, very strong supports. All right, it's morning and I am actually mining. So I got the supports done. I was able to work through the night, didn't actually get interrupted, which was surprising. But what I ended up finding out is I ran out of cobblestone blocks. I even had to use some wood blocks at the end and upgrade them. So it is convenient to just use blocks because you can just kind of place them. But the problem is it takes, I think it's double the resources to make the block than it does to upgrade a block. So what I'm doing is I'm just out here. I'm trying to get a little bit of lead while I'm at it too. I think I got some more of the nitrate. Haven't gotten any shale, just it's not seeming to be in this area, so we're definitely going to have to try a different shale mine after this. But again, I'm also getting a lot of stone, so I'm digging out areas that I really don't need to dig out just because I need the stone. I'm going to keep working in here for a couple more hours or until something happens, but then I'll bring you back in. But then we'll head back and I'll show you the progress. I just need blocks to be able to put above the to build out now that I've actually taken care of the supports. Coming back over here now, you can see, so I got the supports up all the way around, and I got the poles as well, so I can basically I can start with wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight to see how many cobblestone I can get. So it's only going to be on the 5,600. So I don't think I'm going to be able to just make blocks. I'm going to have to, we'll have to go with wood. See, for the building blocks, again, I can make a bunch. I can make 72 with those. Sure, and I'll make as many of those. So let's see. I'm going to do, because remember, this doubles. So then we'll make the rest with here. And then I'm going to go into here. And we'll make planks with, is that all I have? Oh boy. Okay. I need to go chop. All right. I'm going to go chop trees while that's happening because I'm going to need that to be able to upgrade my blocks. And luckily, our tree farm is finally ready to harvest. And I don't need to do that. I just need to chop. Okay, not bad. 264 logs. That'll convert to quite a bit of planks. Fortunately, I only have one of these, so it's going to take me a while. So now that we're out here, okay, let's just. All right, we are going to blocks. So I'm going to use this to just start going in a kind of a circle around it. Everything we're building on here, you can see it's still green just because we have good structural. These are for as we start to get out. So once we're done here, you'll kind of see what the footprint of this part is going to be. And like I said, this is going to be 2 rooms. One will be our bedroom. And the other one's going to be kind of like a kitchen, living room, you know, that kind of thing. But we'll be able to really kind of decorate them to whatever we want them to be. And this isn't necessarily the final footprint either. I'm going to look at this a little bit once I get everything up and kind of get a feel for how it looks. Again, I'm going for aesthetics more than just functionality. Again, our last, whoa, that didn't go in there. Our last build was straight functionality, and I almost did it again. If I fall here, I'm right over the pit. I am straight up breaking my legs. And again, right now, this row and even the next row out is still going to be fully supported. We are still down to bedrock, so we haven't even started to kind of branch out. So it really gives us the capability of taking this out and building a ways out. And I also have some ideas for what I want to do with the edges of this. It's not just going to be straight flat. All right, so looking around here, like I said, I think this is as far as I go this way. Because because right now we're fully supported here. So I'm going to go out 3 more this way, 3 more this way, and I think I'm good here as well on the front. So this is going to be our bedrooms, but let's head in. Now we're finally on the level where we can actually read stuff. That's so nice. Okay, we got you. Got some more of you. Got some wood. So what I want to do is at least we're going to upgrade as we go out. At this point, we're going back to concrete, not explosive-proof concrete, because again, I want more horizontal support. So I'm just going to go around this, because this I know is fortified as far as I can get. Because I want to make sure that this part is good. And actually, I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do the outside one, because that's the farthest edge of the supported. Okay, well, we have our platform set up. So the way it's going to go is the rooms are going to be built out like this. On both sides here, what I kind of plan on doing is having something like this with like a door here. Door there, so we'll have 2 different rooms. And then over here, farm plots, farm plots, farm plots, farm plots. All of our farm plots will be out here. So that'll be kind of like that next kind of plan that we got going here. But we did good. We did really good. We can take a peek at it here in a sec, but what I want to do... Oh, I pulled all that ammunition we had crafted. So we're actually over the top now on ammunition again. At least for a little bit. Alright, and I don't need you no more. Not for a little bit. So we did plenty of upgrading, but now we're going to go back into the mindset of purging. And I needed to get my bandages. Yeah, that killed me last time. Oh my goodness, not having those bandages. Alright, so we're good to go there. I need some repair. And I'm making the last 2 fence posts, which we'll add in here in a little bit. Again, we're getting progress is starting to happen. It's just taking us a little bit of time. All right, but it is 1700, so we've got time to get a few purges done, and I'm actually going the right direction for once, even though it took everything for me not to go the other way. All right, let's get rid of the ones that are already done. I don't want 5s, 4s, or 3s. Okay, so where do we want to go? Let's take care of this next here. Like I said, we wanted to finish most of our road as we could, so let's go right here and let's knock out these tier 2s. 3 tier 2s. Let's get the one down there first. Should be fun. I know this one, but I seem to remember we did go inside of it a little bit, so I don't know how much of it we actually accomplished. Because I know you're supposed to go through here. So let's go ahead and do that for the dogs. Yep, still here. So I hadn't killed all the dogs. I hear more upstairs. Should be able to breeze through here pretty quick, though. We will shovel all this stuff here. Alright, I'm going to throw it on the ground. Alright, I'll find where it went later. Yep, there we go. Alright, and we're purged. Yep, so we had gotten most of it previously. We just had to get the little bit that we hadn't gotten from coming in this way. Easy day. I don't know if I have a second one of these, so I'm going to grab it. I also need to start thinking about for the next area, because again, what I'd like to be able to do is to take with me all the stuff that I need, and then leave the one previously behind. Okay, I guess I can't pick that up. So I don't want to take the ones that I've been using. I want to leave those behind, so we have a fully functioning base that we leave behind, and we start all over from scratch at our next place. Just kind of what we did at our last one. I think we had to take 1 or 2 items because I didn't have another dispenser and can't really survive without a dispenser. And some of these, if I remember right, I might have even taken the loot out of them. So if I get to the loot room and it's empty, we'll know why. It was early me stealing treasure from current me. And I need to hit the cardboard boxes. I gotta remember I can also make a bunch of shotgun ammo, and then I can convert it to 7.62. So I've got to remember that it's all important. Right now, paper is important. So I obviously didn't loot it very well.
Great to see you, Master.
Yes, Droney, I know. Every time. Nope. Okay, I didn't pop that one, but I did empty that one. Okay, no worries. Cool. All right, this one's done. Let's move on to the next one. We'll grab this one. That's gonna frustrate me. I might just dip my toes into it.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
It's not an enemy, but I'll take you out anyway. I might dip my toes in it anyways, just to see if I can get it to show complete. Okay, anybody in here? Nope. But we will take care of the boxes. And those. And we'll dump everything in the car. I can't tell if there's anything up there. Yep, there is. There's a sneaky weapons bag, which is probably gonna have red parts. Grab the TV. I haven't been grabbing them very often because I can't sell them. So a lot of the stuff the furniture and stuff that I do buy, I buy so I can sell. And that's just not something I can sell. So I've been leaving them. But as far as decorating my home, it is definitely usable. Oh, this thing is a beast. That's cloth, not paper. I mean, single enemies, it's like not even fair. Like, really not even fair. Alright, upstairs we go.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I hear somebody. Not sure where they're woken up. I don't want to get downstairs. So you were hiding under the stairs or something, I guess? Oh, and now we have people up here. Alright, I need to get my axe. Alright, let's just shoot you. Get my axe. Okay. Break doors. Where did you go? See, I'm losing my axe too often. And it's... Oh, it was in Droney. Hello. Okay, you're gone. Alright. Oh my goodness. Things are getting a little bit crazy. Do we have... Okay, we have an event. Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, that just seems like it's a little bit more... Okay, you're reported as complete, but we definitely have something else going on in there. Alright. Alright. And I don't know if it's just a horde or if there's a boss, because I don't see the
We are not alone.
I don't see the boss sign, so it looks like it's just a wandering horde. Just. Alright. And of course, it's getting closer later in the evening. I still want to get at least another tier 2 done. There's our buffer. I want to at least get another tier 2. Alright, yep. Let's get some stunning going. Alright. Yep. I need to heal, but I need some space too. And we got so much running. And I think I've already lost one of my pooches. Yep, I did. Alright, let's drink one of you. Get back in. Because I can make a tier 3 Stormbreaker, and I'm halfway through level 8 of Soldier. Okay, you are a Rebirth, so... Yep, I need to zap you. Yeah, we're making good progress as soldier now. We finally finally got to the point where we can actually level up soldier again.
My senses have picked up something.
You guys are slow. Okay, so are you. Okay. Alright, let's take one of you, and of course I forgot once again to take my vitamins, which is why I'm infected. Okay. I think I got credit for completing you. Yep, I did, but I did not get to my treasure, so I want to head back upstairs yet. Make sure I hit all the doors. That's part of my treasure. Pick up all my sellables. So now what I'm saving up for is vehicles. So I can actually buy an actual helicopter, not the gyrocopter, like an actual helicopter. And they have better controls. They actually operate more like you would expect a helicopter to operate. So that's kind of where I'm saving my money up for now, is for that. Oh, come on. I know I'm supposed to be able to make it. There we go. Just gotta beat the design. These are only 2, so I'm not expecting too crazy of loot. But I did get a better chainsaw. And no my headgear. Cool. Alright, let's get into our last one. Like I said, I at least want to get the 3 tier 2s. So the last one that we're looking at is right here. And then I do want to step foot over there just to see if we can figure out if it'll give us a credit for it. Or if the last zombie will finally spawn on us. Okay, we have a zombie.
Enemies, prepare for conflict.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna kill you, hoping you're part of this. You've access to the handy woman trader. Oh, we did it! We did it! We have access to the trader. Oh my goodness, I'm beyond excited. Okay, well let's finish this POI. We said we were gonna. Oh, I cannot wait to get over there, though. That's exciting. Alright, yep. Can I reach the other things? Oh, well. Don't want to fall, and I did anyway. Alright, I'm just going to pick everything up. I still need the paper, and I believe that's concrete. And I'm sneaking again, so of course I missed that. I think I'm accidentally hitting that. Like, it's not like intentional. Like it's not I'm hitting it and I forgot that I put it. Like, I don't remember hitting it, so I think I'm just in my rush of clicking buttons, I'm hitting it, and to my detriment. And then we'll see how much brass we got when we get back home too. I'm curious. But I am so happy that we finally got the trader. So it's gonna be fun. We'll take a look at that before this episode's over.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay, there you are. I didn't even see you, and you hit me. How rude. Okay, that's all the doors up here. Again, I don't think I need cloth. I need paper. Okay, and I looked, and when I was as far as the music, I am missing the at least one cassette yet for the mining one, which sucks. So I'm thinking that I can use the I can summon Stormbreaker back to me, but I can't if there's a zombie in front of it. So if I throw and it goes past a zombie, I think that's when I'm unable to summon it back, unfortunately. Okay. Oof. Man, I'm telling you, this thing is just, it's a beast by itself. I mean, this isn't even, you know, because you can't power attack with it, because the power attack is the actual throwing. Inventory is full. The power attack is the throwing motion. So unfortunately, I can't do power attacks with this weapon, with the Stormbreaker. Okay, where did you go? You! Okay. So, droid, or droney, keeps getting in my way, and I keep and it's sticking in her. At least I can pick it up. Like, you know when you throw, or you hit an arrow and it gets stuck in the drone, and you can't pick it up? It's just there, annoyingly. At least I can pick up the Stormbreaker. And it is nighttime, which means the zombies are running. So let's hurry up and get this done, get back to the trader. Alright, I think we're almost done. I don't know that that's going to fit in one of my 2 rooms. In fact, I doubt it will, but I can at least sell it. It is worth some money. Man, lots of doors. Okay, are you guys able to get up through here? Looks like it. Yep, okay, so that's... Okay, get you. I keep them all in front of me because I haven't gone into the hole. Oof. But, alright, bring the dogs back up so I can actually get them to come to me. Nothing in there. Oh, okay, here we go. That's all the stuff. Oh, that's... Okay. I didn't look at the first one, but I looked to see what it said I brought. Okay. Alright, can't see. Let's just pull out the gun. We'll get some machine gun levels. Cool. Alright, and we are done with the POI. Get everything looted. Break down the boxes for paper. Alright. I was gonna say let's get home, but apparently let's go get an airdrop first. Okay, throw as much as we can in the car, as much as we can in the pets. Actually, everything back from the pets, so we can get rid of duplicates into the car, and then throw back to them. Okay, and we do have a treasure to pick up at some point too, but I think that's just a little bit too much of things to try to all pack into one little thing. Alright, how close am I? Okay, it looks like it's going to come down right here in this driveway area. Alright, I'm going to get my weapons ready because I have a feeling I'm going to it's going to be a lot of green stuff. Wow, I can make a tier 4 micro now. So we're getting close to being able to get the best there is. Alright, I'm going to have to go Gatling on this one more than likely with the greens. Okay, where are you guys? I'm nervous because nothing's coming at me. Oh, the pets are fighting something. So there is something here. But I'm almost got it open. Then I'll go fight. Alright. Okay, we've got a better drone and a few other things, but we'll look at that more closely here. Okay, where are you guys at? There we are. You are super big, which means you're extra dangerous. Again, spurts I don't want to waste. And then this one's a little bit slower, so I'm not... Yeah, these super big ones are definitely more dangerous. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Alright, so let's head home. And I'm going to head home, drop off all my stuff except for the stuff I want to sell, and then we're going to make a stop at the trader. So dark. I wish there was a way to make streetlights actually work. But I love this. And I need to get lights on here too. I definitely need exterior lights. That's another thing I need. Ooh, I got the shepherd's pie recipe. And I don't need to read these anymore because I'm already maxed out now. So it doesn't help me at all. Tack speed is nice. There's one of the cassettes I was missing. That's nice. Well, let's head over. I'm excited about this. I'm not going to buy any more mod stuff over there. So we're gonna save our money up for now. I just want to see what he has for sale. It's taken this long for us to finally get her to talk to us. Okay, Greta. Yes. Oh my goodness. So look at all that. So all those things we can now start buying so we could get like some basic stuff. But there's the tools so I could get an impact driver, which I don't have, which I'm going to do. Generators, solar bank, motion sensors, switches. I can't make them yet, so I'm going to buy more of those. There we go. So I can buy a helicopter for 148,000. So that's the thing I got to save my money for. And then a couple schematics. Cool. All right, so we took a look over there. They said I'm not trying to do a buying trip right now. That was just to kind of see what they have to offer. And I am going to get some lights in here, or at least some kind of road. I say all these things, but I'm really only going to be out here. I'm at 35%, so I'm only going to be out here for another 40%, which isn't going to take me that long. So, it's a lot of stuff I'm talking about doing that's, I don't know if I'm going to get around to. So, anyways, I think that was a good episode. We definitely made some progress on the base. Soon we will be able to actually get our crops going. So I think tonight, overnight, I'm going to go and I'm going to get the crops, pick them, break down the farm plot blocks, bring them over here and lay them out. So we'll at least get that part going so we can get our stuff growing here. Yeah, that'll be the last of the stuff to get off there. And then as we get stuff more of the stuff I need, the cobblestone, I'm going to upgrade this at least from the wood to cobblestone. And then we can think about getting our bedroom. I don't know if that'll be next episode. It might be the one after that. But either way, we will definitely make some good progress. We'll make some more purges, and we'll keep moving along. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please go ahead and leave it a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. It would help me very much. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.